No-till gardening is a method of not disturbing the soil structure. And when we plant a new crop, we really try to disturb the soil as little as possible and put another layer of compost on top and then plant into that. There's a lot going on in that dirt. There's a lot going on that we don't want to mess with. So we try to just kind of cut it off at the soil level and leave the root systems intact so that we don't disturb all the goodness that's going on underneath the ground. I mean, there's good microbes, there's just earthworms down there. Like, we don't want to mess with that.
This garden fills a picture with colors bright and bold, from daffodils to lilies hard to fold.
I started the farm in 2018. I really started embracing the concept of no-till gardening. Good food comes from good soil. The way we started this farm was, getting some pigs to get in there and just till up all the grass. And then the chickens followed the pigs and they kind of scratched up everything. And so that was the start of building soil here at our farm. We're building our own topsoil from scraps at the restaurant. So the eggshells, the carrot tops, broccoli stalks. And it takes patience and it takes a lot of manual labor to haul all those wheelbarrows into the rows, and it was just something we were committed to. What I'm finding now is, with the soil structure 5 years later, it maintains, it holds the moisture much better, and the nutrients are there for the plants. So there's very little we have to do to have a successful harvest, besides just, adding more compost and putting the plants into the ground. If it's a really dry summer or spring, we have to water a little bit, but I'm not really watering that much. I mean, I've also noticed that the weeds aren't as bad.
This garden fills a picture with colors bright and bold, from daffodils to lilies hard that glow. From the dead of the winter to the spring, they'll promise to show. I see the trees above me, the roots far below, with every year another ring.
I think it's about letting soil do what it is meant to do. Like in a forest floor, when the soil is always covered, organic material is constantly, being dropped in the fall onto the forest floor. I mean, it just takes care of itself. Trees just grow. No one's in there watering or weeding, it just happens. And that's the way it should be. And really that's what we're trying to do with our farm, is just work with nature and give the plants what they need to grow, just really with what we have here, not bringing in anything else, but just working with what we have here. So it these are our buckets. We do prep scraps, which is like raw vegetables usually. And then these are the food scraps, so we don't get a lot of these, but the chickens love like bread and maybe potatoes or whatever that comes off the plates in the restaurant. That will come through in the flavor. It's picked the day it comes into the restaurant. That's how we use our prep scraps from the kitchen. And our plate scraps, we don't have a lot of plate scraps, but those we do, we feed to the chickens.